Ron said to identify a minimum price, meaning anybody that wants to work with us, there's a minimum price to work with us. And what that means is if it's not a project or it doesn't meet my criteria for my monthly bookkeeping, it's okay to say no. And he gave us permission, basically, to say no. And I have a different level of confidence in that now. He has what he calls a high satisfaction day, so he calls it the HSD. And I've had a few of those since coming back from the summit. My customers that are my maintenance type customers that only call me when they have new projects, I've literally doubled my rates with them. And I haven't experienced any pushback on that. I have developed a letter for all of my existing bookkeeping clients, and in the process of presenting that letter, explaining my new business model, that I'm going away from tracking time cards and not going to track tasks anymore. And again, I haven't gotten any pushback on that yet either. Actually, one guy just emailed me back and said, no problem. I thought, all right. Currently, I'm working with a client that I have on a fixed price agreement, and working with Ron has given me the courage to stand my ground because this project is starting to introduce a lot of scope creep. There's things that we didn't define in the original agreement, and I've followed Ron's instructions. I'm going to develop send them a change order request. And we are either going to increase the monthly fee for the balance of the current fixed price agreement, or we're going to add on a couple, 3, maybe 4 more months to the existing agreement. I'm not giving away my services for free anymore. Every new customer will come in under the value price model, and ultimately my goal is that every existing customer will also be under the value pricing model. As a solopreneur, the 2 biggest challenges I've always had have been keeping the customer pipeline full and finding a balance between working on my business and in my business. So value pricing is working on my business, but it's a lot of work. It's not easy. It's even stressful sometimes. Takes time. It's an ever-changing, always learning, always improving process. So it's this roller coaster and balancing act. When I first started working with Ron, I think I can seriously say I was ready to find a new career. I was tired, I'm exhausted, I'm overworked, I felt like I was underpaid. And I don't feel like that anymore. I feel more rejuvenated. I'm more excited about my business. I'm moving my business in the direction that I want it to go versus just kind of where it had been based on the type of customers I was working with. And I'm more actively seeking the types of customers that I want to work with. And I think I'm also getting paid better because of working with Ron.